Well, here we are in Shropshire, UK, and got a couple of ideas for our Gosport High Street empty shops. Now, I was contacted via Gosport High Street Facebook page from the Submarine Museum, and they've got a very interesting project that they will be launching very shortly throughout Gosport regarding the lives of submariners, etc., throughout Gosport. So it got me thinking that they want to perhaps use that as an empty shop as an exhibition. So I said, yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to put something forward for that. And then I thought, well, okay, well, why don't we perhaps put some of their exhibition boards in some of the empty shops? So I've spoken to Bill, and there is an exhibition display that is readily available, and that we can actually put in an empty shop right now. So if we've got a display board that we could put in one of the empty shops and clean it up and get it all looking nice, that creates a very much a community feel. And what that does is that people then will start visiting the high street, thinking, okay, let's have a look at these displays and promoting all things that are great within Gosport. Okay, so we've got a Submarine Museum, come along, great display. Fill a display within one of the shops, and it creates some attraction, and of course it will help out the Submarine Museum. Okay, so we've got that. So I had a little thought that okay, well, if you've got the Submarine Museum in one of the high street empty shop windows, then what about the other projects within Gosport? I've contacted Kerry at the Explosion Museum. I know they've got a fantastic exhibition displays that we could use. I know the people in Scouts, they would love to be able to have opportunity of having some sort of exhibitional display within one of the shops within Gosport High Street. So, and also hopefully David will be at the meeting, and I know that David and Terry do some fantastic exhibition display boards. So you could have Explosion for one shop, Submarine Museum for another shop, Heritage Open Days for another shop, Scouts for another. We've got, of course, a fabulous diving exhibition that's opened up in Gosport in the last year or so. So I'm sure John and the team there would love to have a little bit of display there to promote their diving museum. And of course, we've got a fantastic new Gosport Leisure Centre. So why can't we get a display in one of the shops promoting our fabulous new Gosport Leisure Centre? So, okay, some ideas there. We can make an instant decision right now, and actually I can get the submarine exhibition stand in a shop the next couple of days, and all these other guys here I can easily organise through Shropshire to promote and really gather a little bit of interest. And of course there is actually no cost to that whatsoever, so no cost for vinyls, or these displays will be set inside, not actually on the window, so no issues with planning, very easy fix, community feel, town team, Shropshire UK would be nice to have a little mention, and of course you've got the community feel going with that as well. So okay, that's something we can actually do right now. Another idea is that we've got a You Decide, very, very successful. It is a brilliant scheme that's been set up by Safer Community, and I videoed it this year, and it's where people at Gosport got to choose what community the money went to. So for example, people got up on stage and they had to bid, if you like, for the money that they needed, and then people of Gosport got to decide where that money was spent. And there were some fantastic projects, and it was a really great day. So why can't we allocate, say, £20,000 and create a You Decide event where people of Gosport will then be able to choose and decide which companies go, they can bid for money to go into a shop, whether that would be a craft shop or any type of shop that you like. So grab a load of interest, people are allowed to bid for some money for startups, to encourage businesses to go into Gosport High Street, use the You Decide mechanism to create something really quite huge and different, and get the people of Gosport to decide what shops they prefer to have in their high street. Okay, so you decide on that one. Okay, Made in Gosport. I'm still quite keen for to actually promote Gosport businesses that make and produce products. I want to create a Thursday Gosport market whereby we'll have little marquees and little stalls whereby people can come in and they can rent, and then when they've built up a little bit of business, they can actually buy and use their own one. So a Made in Gosport market on a Thursday, only for Gosport businesses that make and produce products. That will then bring people into Gosport on a Thursday to help and support local businesses that make and produce products. These are the businesses that will be going into our Gosport High Street. So it's a natural progression from working very well at home to going into having a pitch inside a tent in a marquee, which we can organise, and then going into perhaps a retail unit in Gosport High Street, or even one of these industrial business parks. So okay, so those are a couple of ideas that I'd like you to discuss and at the meeting. But very keen to get this community projects into these Gosport empty shops, of which we can actually make happen this week. If there's any questions at all, we've got a meeting tomorrow, then by all means just give me a call, 0776 1950724. I just thought I'd create this video because it's easier to try and get across rather than a bunch of emails. So there we go, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and see you then. Thanks.